Hello everyone! I'm going to talk about how to make loops with the audio of your project. There are two possibilities if you are recorded with a metronome or not. The first example is with metronome. I recorded it with metronome, so it has an almost perfect tempo. So now we have to enable the snap button, it's up there, and you can set it to beat, but you can set it to use quantize if you need smaller snaps. So what it makes is that it only allows you to cut the regions of the audio in certain parts of the compass. And if you use quantize, as you see, I'm going to set it, it will allow you to snap between smaller regions. In this case, as I set it on 1/16, it allows you to snap between 1/4 of the default beat. But in this case, with beat is more than enough. So I cut at the beginning of the audio, and I'm going to look for the end of this compass. So I see this is the end of the compass, and I cut this region. Now I remove this part, and I drag the audio, but pressing the Alt button, so it makes a duplicate of the region. But now you will hear a click between the audio regions. That's because it needs a crossfade, so it doesn't click. So we click on one of the audio regions and press X. So it creates the crossfade and doesn't click. And now I'm going to show you how it's done in a recording without tempo. You hear some audio artifacts, but it's because of the screen recording. So that's when the compass seems to end. So I click where I think it is. But don't worry, there is an easiest way to find the end of the compass. We have to select both parts and click on the blue square and drag it upwards. This way we see more clear the waveform and we can see exactly where the end of the compass is. Now we simply adjust the end of the audio region to the beginning of what we think is the beginning of the compass. Now we have to do the same but with the beginning of the compass. So we go to the beginning and adjust the beginning of the audio region to where we see there is the beginning of the compass. And now, just like before, we select it and drag it pressing Alt. And now up here we have to select events, enable snap of course, and then when we drag it, it will fit exactly at the end of the previous audio region. So it fits perfectly. And previously we raised the level of the audio region. So now we have to select both parts and set it to 0 dBs. So it's exactly as before. And now, to make sure we have done it properly, we check it. Oh, you heard a click in the beginning, so we have to make a very small fade in, some milliseconds. Those audio artifacts are just because of the screen recording, don't worry. Well, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this and it was useful for you. And as usual, see ya one more time!